Beautiful Pro Strips because it is the easiest way to whiten your teeth. Whether or not you've been to the dentist, whether or not you've whitened before, if you've ever thought about it, you've used strips and it was sensitive to your teeth, this is the day we do it different. From the Tooth Fairy herself, these are the teeth whitening kit that has no negative impact to tooth enamel. And she's been telling us for years, don't do those strips, they damage your enamel. So if she was gonna do strips, you knew she was gonna do it completely different. In our weekly deal drop, you're getting 14 packets. In each one of these packets, there's an upper, one that's wider for your upper teeth, and a little shorter one for your bottom teeth. It's even easy to open each one of these. You just dry your teeth, place the strip on, and hang out for 30 minutes. You can still talk, you can do everything, and she made it so these aren't gonna move around, and you're not gonna be able to get all of that amazing formula on your teeth. All you do is peel it off after the 30 minutes and have a beautiful 12 shades wider within a week. 801-907-$34.95. Dr. Jennifer Jablo, who has given millions of, people beautiful white smiles. And by the way, it was one of those before and after somebody you recognized?
That was me.
It was your mouth. I instantly knew. I think I've just been looking at your mouth for so many years. I'm like,
I know.
That's the doctor.
I just wanted everyone to see the difference on how impactful changing your smile. And I want you to know that everything I formulate, I use myself. And yes, Tina, for the past 14 years, we've been the #1 oral care and whitening brand on HSN. And I've been telling you time and time again, I've been telling my patients chairside time and time again, do not use those strips that you see in the drugstore or online. They are bad for your enamel. They're actually taking the enamel away microscopically by pulling the minerals out of your teeth. And that's why they hurt. That's why you get those chalky white spots, because it's actually weakening areas. They're dehydrating. We've done strips completely differently. And when we launched these for a higher price back in December, they blew out 8,000 in just 3 short showings. Well, this is happening again, but we have a better price for you. And I don't want to scare anybody, but I don't have the ability possibly to bring these back this year because they're so technical to make. So you can buy multiples, because if they're kept in a cool, dry place, 2 to 3 years, these will last. All you have to do is just peel them off the backing in each little packet. You get an upper strip that's longer. It fits up even into the molars. You can press it in between the teeth. You will get 0 sensitivity. You will get the most incredible results because 12 shades lighter is unheard of. Unheard of. 12 shades lighter is what we're getting in our clinical studies. I don't see any other strip company that can do it. Even at the dental office, if you're getting that strong light with the strong gel that creates sensitivity, you get maybe 6 or 8 shades. This, you're getting 12 shades, which is transforming your whole face. It'll work on dental work, bonding, veneers, crowns, and bring it back to the original color that your dentist made you. And when we say an average of 12 shades, it actually might even be more than 12 shades, but this is 12 shades difference. That is so dramatic for anyone's face, ages 13 to age 90, men or women. If you're going to maybe have somebody who's graduating from high school or college and going out for that job offer, they want their white, bright smile. And we even include the shade guide so you can track your progress. So you will see how it transforms your smile so quickly. But we studied this at the University of Indiana to prove to you, unlike any other strip, that these don't harm the enamel. Okay, that is the hugest deal, and that's why that I have super biomineral technology in here. The biominerals are the same minerals that are in your teeth, calcium, phosphate, so it's actually helping your teeth while you're whitening. The other strips actually remove the minerals from your teeth and start to weaken your teeth, and that's why they're so uncomfortable, because it's actually a warning sign. We have the best deal here today, but they've been flying out in the past 3 sessions of 10 minutes that I've been on air. Thousands and thousands have been taken.
I'll tell you why. Well, Doctor, I've been using Intelliwhite, for years and years and years. Anything that you put out, I'm like, yes, I want to buy it. I know it's going to work. I know I'm not going to get that sensitivity. So I just kind of went on the Goog and I put in like whitening strips because I kind of wanted to see what people were buying out at their regular grocery stores and stuff that wasn't going to be 12 plus shades wider, that it was being damaging to our enamel. And the price of this was basically, we were doing a better price than the ones ones that, you know, you've been using, they haven't been doing anything, you didn't like the way it felt, but only for this week are you able to get it for the $34.95. You'll get it home for $11.65. And this is what each packet looks like. And what I did when I did the 30 minutes, doctor, is I put them on and I set a timer for the 30 minutes. I just put it on my phone. I put 30 minutes on my timer because what I found out is these were so comfortable, right? I put them on and then I went and I did the dishes and, you know, I was hanging out with Riker and doing all this stuff that I almost forgot I had them on. Like, that's how comfortable they were. So you open it. It's even an easy open. Thank you, doctor, for making it an easy open, right? Then when you get inside, each one of these packets is going to have an upper and a lower. So you're already set for each one. All you do is dry your teeth. I just take like a tissue and I dry my teeth. You peel this off and then you put it on your tooth. Now, she made it so that these are not gonna slip and slide and move all over your teeth because you want the formula to work on your teeth. If it's slipping around and not staying in place, it can't do its job, right? So you want that. And then when you're ready, after the 30 minutes, you take it from the back and you just peel it off. And then enjoy the beautiful, beautiful smile. Because what do we say? Even when we're talking about dating, or meeting someone, doctor, right? What's the first thing? They go, oh, they had a great smile. And sometimes even, you know, every time we've ever talked about Intelliwhite, you're like, I may not have, you know, perfect, straight, beautiful teeth, but when they're white, they seem to look even better. It doesn't have to be something that's hundreds and hundreds of dollars that you do. I always talk about my parents, I think I was maybe in my 20s, paid $400 for a one-time whitening that I did at the dentist. And it was a gift from my parents. I went and did it. I had to call into work the next day because I was in so much pain. Like, it was so sensitive. Air was hurting my teeth. I had to call into work.
Exactly. That's how I am. And that's why I formulated this, that nobody else has this. The biomineral technology, the calcium, the phosphate, the same minerals that make up your teeth are actually helping while you're whitening. You're gonna get zero sensitivity. And they're so flexible and so thin, but they kind of like shrink wrap on your teeth. We made them even easier to get off. They're imperceptible. You don't even realize that you're wearing them. And you wear them for 30 minutes and you go and do something else. These are actually the most gentle formula that we have, but the most incredible results of 12 shades lighter. That is unheard of. You don't even hear about that getting in the dental office. And you certainly are not going to hear it about the strips that actually cost more at the drugstore or online. Those are not good for your enamel, and I will continue to say that. That's why it took me 14 years to come up with these PROSTRIPS. We worked so hard on making sure, and even tested at the University of Indiana. You'll see right here on that graphic, no negative impact to the tooth enamel. It does not harm the tooth enamel. What it's doing is it's conditioning the tooth enamel while you're whitening. It has xylitol, which is really good for your teeth. It has minerals, really good for your teeth, and our most gentle whitening formula. But even with our most gentle formula, for people that even have the most sensitive teeth, everybody can use that because I am super sensitive. We are getting the most incredible results, and it's so easy to use. And that's why thousands have been taking these and putting them in their cart and buying multiples because, as I said, and I don't want to scare you, we might not be able to bring these back for the rest of the year. They're so popular and they're so hard to make.
I love that this one, doctor, says 100% agreed, would recommend to a family and friends. I always feel like that is the most impactful for me because you never want to recommend something to your mom, to your auntie, to your niece, to your daughter, if you know they're not gonna like it, because you want to be the one that's like, they used it and came back and they're like, oh, I loved it. Thank you so much for recommending this. If you look at Sonia, look how fast that was. That's it.
And you can't even tell that she's wearing them.
No.
They're so thin. They actually like activate when they don't stick on your finger, so you don't get that white bleaching on your finger like the other ones. They actually are made to activate when they get on your teeth, and your saliva activates them, and they almost like a shrink wrap or Spanx around your teeth, and you can't even notice that you're wearing them. But what you will notice